Hello. Today we'll do a very important part of PTE reading. Multiple choice, choose single answer. Let's do it. Now we know there are 5 item types in PTE reading. Multiple choice, choose single answer. Multiple choice, choose multiple answers. Reorder paragraphs, reading, fill in the blanks, and reading and writing, fill in the blanks. Today we are doing the first one, that is multiple choice, choose single answer. Now these are the steps which are recommended. Number 1, confirm the type of the question. Read the question, not the answer choices at this stage. Read the first paragraph of the text, or if the text is small, then just read the first half of the text. Go to the question and then answer choices. Decide if the choice can be eliminated. Decide if the answer choice agrees with the text. Go back to the passage and read the remaining part of the text. Look at the answer choices again to finalize your selection and then click next. Let's do it with an example. So this is an example. This is a reading passage. So as advised, we'll follow these steps. First step, confirm the type of the question. So here we can see only one response is correct. So we know, okay, we have to select only one response. Usually when the choices are less, for example, here there are just 4 answer choices, it is a single choice type of question. So we know, okay, this is confirmed. We just have to think of one answer. Next, read the question. So before reading the passage, we'll read the question, what the question is. The question is, what point is the author making in the paragraph? Okay, this question doesn't help us much because this question can only be answered by after reading the whole passage, because what's the point of the author? Sometimes the question might be asking some specific thing, for example, a year or name of somebody or something like that. So we know what to focus on. Okay, now let's do the third step. Read the first paragraph of the text or first half of the text. So now this text is all just one paragraph. So we'll read and we'll start reading. Some people might think that if the value of a commodity is determined by the quantity of labor spent on it, the more idle and unskillful the laborer, the more valuable would his commodity be, because more time would be required in its production. So that's it, because the next sentence is a large sentence. So we have read about half of it, and let's try to analyze what this statement is saying. It's just one sentence, and it starts with some people might think. Some people might think. It gives us an idea that this is not true, because it might be the case, and this is what some people think, that something is something, and then another keyword is the more valuable would be its commodity, and the more time would be required in its production. So it's not true, it would be the case. This is what some people might think. So now if we go to the answer choices, labor forms a substance of value. This is not discussed here. Total labor power, that's also not discussed here. Value is determined by labor. Now here it is said that some people might think that if the value of a commodity is determined by the labor, it means value is not determined by the labor. If it is determined, then something else would happen. So this is clearly no. Similarly, more idle labor means more valuable product. This is also written here. More valuable product will be if there is the labor is more idle. Now both of these third and fourth answer choices are similar to each other. Both are written in this part of the paragraph. So of course both can't be true. This is another sign that both of them are wrong. So we mark them as wrong. Okay, we have decided these choices can be eliminated, and you will be marking them, of course, on your sheet that's given to you, erasable board, because it will be on the screen. So you have marked that C and D are wrong, and there's no statement that agrees with the text. Let's do the 7th step. Go back to the passage and read the remaining part of the text. Okay. So the remaining part of the text says, the labor, however, that forms the substance of value is homogeneous human labor expenditure of one uniform labor power. Just this statement tells us that this is the statement that's true, because the other one, the previous one was some people might think. But here it's saying the labor, however, this however is the keyword, which tells that this statement is correct, not the previous one. And it says, the labor, however, forms the substance of value. If we look at the answer choices, this is the first choice. So at this stage, we can go to the answer choices and tick it. That this, at the moment, is the correct choice. And let's, of course, read the whole thing. The total labor power of society, which is embodied in the sum total of values of all commodities produced by the society, counts here as one homogeneous mass of human labor power, composed though it be of innumerable individual units. Now, if we note here, they are saying the total labor power of society, which is embodied in the sum total of all the values of all commodities, and whatever in the last word is individual units. So if we look at the answer choices, the second answer choice is total labor power is not the sum of individual units, but here that's saying it is the sum of. So of course this answer choice is also proved to be wrong. So now we are more confirmed. Of course there is just one answer choice that is correct. So that's how we answer this. This is how we handle these type of questions. We'll do more examples to be perfect in handling this type of question. Thank you.